Good morning, everyone. I do know that we are doing well wherever we are, and then the lockdown has been easy for us. All right, quick one. Let me start today's class by showing us how to get to advert file, advert manager. Advert manager on Facebook is the place all adverts are being created. So let me show you how you can get to advert manager. There are different ways to get to advert manager. You can go from manage my advert. Now manage my advert, you can go through manage my advert. If you have created a business manager, you can go through the name of the business manager. Or if you have the fan page already, you can easily go through your fan page. But first of all, the best way to go is go through manage advert. So once you click on manage advert, this place, and the other place is also down that you can see. Maybe you click here, you see manage advert. It will take you directly to this place. And you will also must have put money in your account, your Facebook account, to have your own standby account. You can see that this amount I've spent in the last few months, 178,000, and this amount that is remaining in my account, and the rest. So you come here and say, you click here, this place, and look at this place. This is your advert manager. When you look at the advert manager, you need to set up account that you will put in money, which is here. And once you set up, then you have this. You have here. So anybody that wants to set up their ad account during the 7 days program, I can help the person to do that. Anybody that wants to set up his or her account for carrying out his or her first advert, the best thing I can do is to help you to do that during the 7 days program. And once you set up that account, you can put any amount of money that you want to put to run your advert. But for now, after you must have set up your advert, there will be an account, your personal account, that will be on this aspect of the board. And once you click here, you're telling Facebook that you want to use Favor Onwuka's account to run an advert. So it brings you here. Once it brings you here, you can see that I have other ads already here. It is here that you will click. It will now open up other options. We call them Facebook advert objectives. Can you see? You can choose. Remember, it is here that you click. And then here you can then choose traffic, engagement, lead generation, and more. Traffic or engagement, lead generation, and more. And once you choose this place for a new campaign, if you have an existing campaign, you can now look at the previous existing campaign, and choose. And once you have this, you choose either traffic, engagement, lead campaign, lead generation, and more. You can now click. For example, we want to this time around do engagement, because we want to set up an engagement advert for your Instagram marketing. So you click here, and then within a short limited time it will show up. Can you see what we have here? It will show up. It will definitely show up. So I would like you to pause this video now and then go back to the very beginning and then see the process again. And once you go through the process, you remember that during the 7 days program, I'll be helping anyone who is ready to set up his or her first campaign to set up that campaign and also put in money there. There are many features again in this Facebook ad which I may not cover in this class. There are many features on this Facebook advertiser which I may not cover in this class because that is another class on its own altogether. The advanced features and how you can be able to set up your first advert, adding money to the account. Those are the things that I'll discuss in another class separately, which I wish I can take for this class, social media marketing class, where you can discover how to use social media to Facebook advert, LinkedIn, Twitter advert, and Instagram advert, in-depth analysis and in-depth skills to do. But for the purpose of this class, if you need that help, you chat me up during the 7 days. I can be able to help you. But for now, pause this video, go back, and then go through the process that I show you, and you will know that you will get here. All right, let's continue with our class today. For the purpose of for those of us who have already watched the previous video, pause and go back and watch the previous video. Let's proceed on setting up an advert for Instagram. So there are ways to set up advert on Instagram, about 3 ways of which I know. First of all, basically is from this place, using your file manager, advert manager, using this way, or even going through Creative Studio, which is another class on its own, and then also setting up an advert from your Instagram post. So basically there are 3 ways that you can advertise, set up your advert. You can set up from here, you can set up from Creative Studio, and also you can set up on Instagram page right on where you can see boost you see in a post, especially when you're a business account. You will see where they will tell you boost. All right, let's go back to the basics, which is, remember, setting up. Through our previous class, you must have learned how to set up this advert, but there's a little twist to that. While we proceed, it's still the same process of we setting up an advert. Coming here, remember, we choose post engagement. You want people to engage to the post. Post engagement includes likes, comments, and then share. Yes, likes, comment, and share. If you want people to like your comment, if you want people to share a comment, if you want people to comment on your post, then this is it. And you can still change when you click here. When you click here, you can still change it. And then remember here, set up your budget as fast. So I'll walk you through faster so that we can, go to the point where you can actually set up your Instagram account. All right. I want to take you through this process because we've been through this process before. But go back to the other trainings that we've had. But basically, everything we're going to be doing here is pretty the same. It's the same thing that we've done before. You go through that route again, choosing your days of advert. I'm not going to talk about this. As for example, we have a saved audience. All right, so I'm going to use one of my saved audience, 750,000 people. It will load itself. Now we've already have that already pre-saved. All right, I've showed you that in the previous video. Now this is where we're going to change the narratives here. This is where the whole thing will change. This is placement. At this point, this is where you set up advert for Instagram. You do not click on automatic placement. I mentioned briefly that when you click on automatic placement, Facebook will place your advert various places that it feels that your advert's supposed to be. But this is where you take control of your advert. Can you see that? No, you don't tell Facebook that I want my advert to appear on all device or only on mobile device. So on all device or only on mobile device. If you click on only on desktop, you see that this whole thing will go down. And the reason why desktop is not that too important, too good, is because people are no longer on desktop. And if you want to run advert for Instagram, you won't be running the advert on desktop because Instagram is not on desktop. You can't set up an advert on Instagram on desktop, even though you can preview the advert, your Instagram account, like what you're seeing on the screen right now, through desktop. Even though you can preview it, but you cannot do anything. Can you see the Instagram account? Can you see? You can preview it, on desktop, but you cannot click on it or do anything, on desktop. You can make comments on other people's way, you can like, you can share, and you can bookmark. You can share. Can you see? You can share, you can make comments, but you cannot post from your system. You cannot post from your system. So what you do here is you now tell Facebook that I want all my adverts to show only on mobile device. Can you see that it has changed now to 750,000? So it means that this advert particularly will only show where on phones. Now, secondly, you tell Facebook, I do not want my advert to show any other place except Instagram. Can you see? Except Instagram. Can you see this? Can you see that every other place is ticked, but this Instagram is non-ticked. Every other place is not ticked, but Instagram is. So which means that your potential reach is 450,000 people. Before it was 750,000. So 300,000 we are on Facebook, but Facebook is telling us that 400 it can reach 450,000 people on Instagram for you. Now let's see how it looks on Instagram. Can you see? See where it will show. It doesn't show that it will only show on Instagram feed, which is this place. So there have been adverts, popping up in between. I wish I can get one that is an advert. But remember the one characteristics of advert is that if it pops up, there will be sponsored somewhere under here. Sponsored under somewhere here. Number two, it shows that your advert will be on Explore. There's one powerful feature on Instagram that is let's call it Instagram Explore. So can you see that most businesses are featured on Instagram Explore? Okay, you may not be able to see it. All right, this is it. This is Instagram Explore. So this is like a general place for everybody on Instagram. If you're following people and they're following you, this is where you see everything they are doing. We call it Instagram Explore. It's also on your mobile phone. So you see, it means that Facebook will advertise this. Remember, advertise this, your advert on that platform. Instagram Explore, this place. Instagram Explore. When you click on this place, you see what every other person is doing, people you're following, what they are doing part time or what they are not doing, part time. So once you proceed, I've clicked on these two places. This is the most easiest and basic way of setting your advert on Instagram. Other ones are advanced features. So remember here, and all things are good. you click next, and then when you click next, you are going to upload your pictures. Can you see here now? Great. You must make sure that you select your Instagram account. Look at my own Instagram account. But prior to this time, in the other class, in the advanced class of Instagram, I will also show you how to link your Instagram account to your Facebook page so that you can run adverts there. Believe me that if you do not have Instagram account linked up to your Facebook page, you will not run your account. You will not run your advert. So let's look at what I have here already. Let me use an existing post to see what Instagram. Now look at my Instagram account. Let's say that I'm using this. So I have an existing post already on Instagram. It will show it on my feed, explore, and video. Can you see how it looks like? Can you see sponsored? See that? Sponsored. This is my Instagram account. See that? Sponsored. Now let's see how it goes on explore. Can you see how it looks on explore? Sponsored. So remember that anyway you see sponsored on advert, it means that whether on Facebook, whether on Twitter, whether on LinkedIn, anywhere, it means that advert has been paid for. Okay, look at the video. So my advert will pop up, differently at these three places: Instagram feed, Instagram explore, and Instagram video. All right, so with that, you know that you're good to go. But remember, you will also know that you must have your account already linked up to your Instagram account, your Instagram business account, not your regular business, not your regular account, the Instagram business account. So you can see that I have already put learn more here. I can still choose not to put any account there. All right, I can still choose not to put any account there. So it's requiring that I should put my link. So let's see what happens. Great. It's not populating. It's not populating. It is not populating. Can you see that? So when you click learn more, it will take you to my website. Because my website is a valid website, it will show. If it's not a valid website, it will tell immediately that it's not a valid website. So I can choose to say get a quote if I'm selling something, or learn more, or shop now. So once you do that, I will not publish. You already know what will happen if you publish. So if you publish, it goes along with going into review, and then your advert will be reviewed, and from there you will, once it passes Facebook basic review requirements, then your Facebook advert, Instagram advert will pop up on everybody's timeline, and Facebook will give you feedback from this advert manager. It will give you feedback on how your advert has gone, what has happened, who you have reached, and you will be seeing the engagement on your dashboard. You will see engagement here, people liking, making comments. You will be seeing it all in this place on your Facebook or your Instagram post, or also your Facebook account or advanced manager. So friends, it's literally simple. This is one of the most basic way to set up your Instagram account. Like I said, the other way set up accounts, but again, this is one of the most basic way to set up an account, and I do hope that you understand what I explain. If you do not understand, please drop your question are below, and I will respond to it. And remember, 7 days stay with you that two of us can still talk personally or collectively, and I'll still share insights on this. So I will be waiting for you on the other side. What is your question? What is your question? What is your question? And once I take up your question, we'll take the last part, which is basics of email marketing.